Hello guys. How are you doing? How is everyone doing? So we are already in a position, by the way. I mean, I am in a position. I'm in this trade right here. Entries around here. Opened the stream, setup presented itself. And I got in. So you guys are blessed. You guys can enter now with a, I mean, no financial advice, of course. Technically, there is an opportunity to enter with a better price now, you know. So, but anyways, we are seeing some really nice volume here. Yeah, how are you guys doing? We were not here for 2 days. Hope you guys didn't do some crazy stuff in the meantime. But yeah, we were actually very sick. And I'm still not at 100%, but yeah, we'll keep going. And yeah, currently still in some drawdown. Let's see, we had a nice pullback here, 50-60 points pullback, quite a nice pullback. And at this point, once we re-break the highs, I'm expecting a big push to the upside. And yeah, but we have to do that in the first place. 15-minute is gonna close in around 2 minutes, so let's see how the 15-minute will close. The 5-minute pushed up heavily. We have still 1.5 minutes to go. Let's see what's gonna happen. This was the ADP news. Push down, we trapped that, formed the 15-minute manipulation candle, and got the long signal here by the indicator. So yeah, let me check actually with the sessions here. Yeah. "30 seconds. Let's see. I'm gonna post the stream on Instagram in the time being. Very interesting, actually. I had a buy limit on another account. Didn't get triggered literally by a point. But yeah. Let me get the link in here. So how is everyone doing here? How have you guys been? Yo, how are you? How are you guys? I've been waiting for this live for days now. Brother's still getting out of the sick bed, yeah. Tough. Doing well. I'm on sell already. Universe is in a sell. Okay. So let's see who's gonna win in here. The market will tell. You guys were missed. Yeah, I appreciate that, brother. Wishing you a perfect health recovery. Appreciate that. Salam, big brother. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Ihan, amazing, nice. Ronald doing well, and you guys, yeah, slowly recovering. I don't know. Here there is like a crazy virus going on or something because everyone is getting sick. And the weather is changing constantly, so that can also be a reason. I have to hit the sauna. That's for sure. I didn't go to the sauna like think for the past 2-3 weeks, even like since I came back from Umrah, I think I didn't go to the sauna. Yeah, we're gonna do a giveaway as usual. The comeback will be glorious. So at least 50 likes, guys. And I'm gonna give away 3 Apex accounts and 1 course. Yeah. I hope I win today. Yeah, let's see. I mean, the stream is quite small. 26 people are watching as of right now. So there's a very, very high chance that you may win this giveaway. So be ready. Let me bring the cam down a little bit here. All right. We're seeing the move down now. Can my buy limit get triggered here? That's the question. But I think if my buy limit gets triggered, it's gonna be a bit ugly here for the buys. I'm smelling some danger here once my buy limit gets triggered here. If it take out the low and go up right away, I think it will be fine. But if you don't do that, a bit tricky. Are you in a trade? Yes. As you can see right here, I'm in a trade. I got a long signal here. Let me actually do the signal here a little bit here larger. So it's a bit more obvious here. Burada bir bug var bu arada. One Hour FEG gösteriyor hala. Yok. Okay. Give a like on the stream as well, guys. Let me check how many likes do we have here. Yeah, you can also participate now on the giveaway here. Go on to that post, like, comment, and share. You can comment as many times as you want. You can comment 500 times if you want to. If you want to guarantee your win, you can comment as many times as you want, and you will be eligible to participate in the giveaway, because then I will go randomly through all the comments and choose a winner. With my eyes closed, we will scroll up and down, and yeah, I can tell you guys that usually the people who comment the most are the ones who win. So yeah, make sure to take advantage of that. Yes, sir. Yeah, as of right now, there is no move, which is not a good sign. As you guys already know, our trades usually we hit the TP within half an hour. So we have to see how we behave in the next 9 minutes. Bu kapıyı açacağım. Acayip buz gibi oldu ya. Terlikler de yok. So yeah, we have to see how a market behaves here in the next 8 to 9 minutes. If we don't get a push, it's not a good sign here. We are getting the push now, literally by a tick. Missed the buy limit here on the other account, but that's fine. great stream to learn. Yeah, I appreciate that. I hope you guys take value from the stream, as always. Hello, bro. Will your indicator be active on the website? Yes, very, very soon. Hopefully, inshallah. You know, this week we are looking to solve it and make it ready, inshallah. What's the trade long on gold? Buyers are not participating. My buy order got absorbed by sellers. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, account to news, it should have gone down, but not anywhere 1 minute range. Yeah. Let's see. Let's give it another 7 minutes and we'll evaluate it after that. As far as now, we are building up some really nice structure to break the highs and take out at least the London highs. And that will be where we'll take at least partials. And we'll see how momentum goes. And if momentum is there, we'll look to squeeze out a bit more. Wonderful stream, community and indicator. Yes, now push gold. Yeah, it should push at this point. It only makes sense to see a push. Okay, back in the blues here. Let's see, can we get a 150 point pop to the upside? Because if this 15-minute doesn't close strong, I will look to manage my risk. Because I know from my data that my trades usually play out in the first 30 minutes. Do you trade only gold? I would say like 80% gold. 80% gold, but I also trade NQ and ES. But gold is just my baby, you know? Like, I've been trading this asset. Like, I made my first money on gold. I blew my first account on gold. It's a love and hate relationship, but at this point, since a couple years, it's been only a love relationship. So, alhamdulillah, we are making it work. We got burned many times trading gold, but if you are persistent and resilient, then you can actually learn from your mistakes. Because if you're losing, someone else is making money. You know, whenever you are losing, someone else is making money. So that should be an inspiration for you to be like, okay, there are people making money from this. So how can I be the guy making the money? How can I be the guy banking the profits? That's the question that you should ask yourself. The moment you find the answer to that question is when you find your own holy grail. And then you keep on doing the same thing over and over again every single day. You know, are you gonna have losses? Absolutely, you're gonna have. Sometimes gold is gonna do things that you would never expect. But yeah, that's just part of the game. Look, yesterday we got a beautiful trade here. Boom, I think I banked here around 400 points. I'm not sure. And which asset can give me that? I don't think any asset can do that actually in a chill New York session. Euro USD will grant me like maybe 30 points or 40. That's why gold is the best asset to trade if you know what you're doing and if you have a profitable edge like we do. And if you are trained in the manipulation model, gold is the best that you can do actually. Because the manipulation model, I think, is like literally the best strategy even for gold, because gold is known for the manipulation, right? Many people get wigged out and gold is doing some crazy stuff, so on and so forth. So But the beauty with the manipulation model is you get in once the manipulation is done. Same as this one, right? So look, we had a manipulation here. We had a accumulation. We had a range. We can call this a manipulation, but you have a range here again, and you're breaking out of the range. But look, price is wicking back down, retesting the range. So it's not really like an AMD, but if you go down to the lower time frames, you will have the AMD, you know. I mean, yeah, you have stop losses here on the 1 minute, but obviously that's the 1 minute. You should not be looking at the 1 minute, but you get what I mean, guys. Like, look, you have a range here, and then you have this range here. And what is this? This is the manipulation, and that's the wick of the manipulation candle. So, yeah. Like the stream, guys. Yeah, let's do that. Let's bump up the likes, guys. How many likes do we have? The likes are very low. We have to bump up the likes if you guys want the giveaway. I'm just starting here. Do you always trade during this time? Yes, 8:30 is our time. 8:30 a.m. Eastern is when we are on the charts, and we are banking the money here. Give me 500 pips gold. I'm done for the day. Yeah, 500 is a bit off the charts, I would say. You never know, it can happen, but you're asking for a little bit too much. Maybe your size is the problem, you know. Go in with enough size that you are content with a 1-to-1, 1-to-2, or 1-to-3, or 1-to-4 sometimes. Sometimes the market is giving it to you, you know. It can give you more than you want, and that's okay. I hit 2SL on gold today and hit to 3 TP on BTC. Hopeful TP on gold now. We'll see. We'll see. We have 1.5 minutes to go and to get a stronger closure here. If I'm not gonna get a strong closure here, it will be very tough to hold this trade here. I mean, the 1 hour is looking good, but it could have been much better. 30 minute, I want at least a bullish doji here. Let's see. Limit 1-to-1, bro. Limitler manyak. Limitler harbiden manyak. Who's selling with me? I don't know, brother. So 20 seconds, guys. I'm gonna focus now here. 20 seconds. I have to be like super focused. Can we hold up this area here? At least a bullish doji here. Come on. Okay. So a bullish doji. 1 hour candle closed. Okay-ish. 15. Yeah. There is not much going on in here, to be honest. Okay, we have a bear trap set up on the 3 minute. Very nice, actually. Yeah. Let's see what's gonna happen here. There is not much I can do here regarding the trade management as of right now. Only thing that I may be able to do, if you push up now, I can look to put my stop loss at break even once we break the highs. Because the thing is, look, in around 30 minutes we'll have NYC, and I don't want to see NYC open up in here, because then I know for a fact it will do some kind of whipsaw and take my stop loss most likely. So I'm not interested in that at all. I'm interested in a push up now and hitting my take profit. So that's what I want to see now. And once we break these highs and close above here, at least like on the 5, we can look to move the stops to break even. I think that's a good plan. But first of all, we have to get that, of course. And yeah, other than that, stop loss or TP. First time here, are you trading with volume profile plus your indicator? That's right. You are a Sherlock over here. I think you are a Sherlock over here. Spotted everything perfectly. I have the volume profile, which you are maybe not able to see that well because of the cam. But if I do some magic over here, you'll see a little bit more. Yeah, the volume profile for me is just an additional confirmation to give me even more confidence, even though I'm already exploding with confidence. But it gives me even more confidence because we formed that manipulation candle from the point of control of today's volume profile. So that tells me that, okay, some serious volume was executed there, and I can at least target the London highs up there. So yeah, that's that, guys. Go bros, Kadir, focus. Yes, I'm focusing like crazy. I'm watching the charts like a hawk in here. Couple days without the lights here on my face, and yeah, only 71 comments on the giveaway post, guys. I don't know if you guys are serious about winning the giveaway. You really want to make your own luck, go ahead and comment 500 times on the giveaway. I'm not selling. Not sure if I can ask this. Don't mind if you don't answer. What is percentage of success rate on your past trades, like a month or two? Of course we are serious. Winrate, I mean, I would say like 60 to 70% minimum. But last week, for example, I had 100% win rate. So it all depends, you know. If I secure at 1 to 1, if I secure at 1 to 2, if I put the stop loss at break even. And that's the beauty also with when you're trading prop firms. On one, for example, you have multiple portfolios and you can manage your risk differently on all of them. You know, you can say, okay, on this portfolio I will always take the 1 to 1. On this portfolio I will look to take 1 to 2. On this portfolio I'm looking to risk less, so on and so forth. So that's what I would recommend, guys. Indicator temporarily not available. Yes, that's true. I think it's going to consolidate until the news release. I don't think so, because the news are 55 minutes away. I don't think that we will consolidate all the way to there. At least we will hit the stop loss or take profit before. That is my opinion. Have you thought about options? Not really. I'm not that familiar with options, to be honest, but from what I've seen, mostly it's just gambling with high risk. And you are much better off just trading futures. I mean, I am much better off, of course. Let's check the spot chart here. Yeah, spot chart looking really nice. So I think we will go to the take profits within. Also, yeah, some crazy stuff going on here on TradingView. Wow, look at that. Looking for a $125 move here. For now, that's my realistic take profit here. I guess I'll take a caffeine pill here to boost my energy. If that happens, I think we have to manage our risk and cut it. Because it will be also a very small loss anyways. I'm waiting for this 5-minute closure. If I see a manipulation candle bearish here, I'm gonna cut this trade, guys. And I will not hesitate 1 second while cutting that trade. If you marry the trade, you take the full loss, that's on you. But if you also marry the trade and you make profits, it's also on you. Aldı. Let's wait 2 minutes here. Depending on that, I will cut this trade and it will be a very, very small loss, almost break even. So that's very, very good here. Gold chart looks good to upside. I think we are good. I mean, that's why I entered the trade in the first place. But I need a push now, guys. I need a push at this point. Is your strategy primary focus on FEG, momentum, trends, range, or block orders? Well, I have no idea what the block order is. Or combination of all. Yeah, I don't know any of that. The terms I know is FEG, momentum, and trend. I'm always trading with the trend. I'm using FEGs, but I'm combining them with real volume and looking for real gaps in the market. So yeah, that's that. Gireyim bence ya. Değil mi? Wow, look at that, guys. Closure, very, very tricky here. Yeah, das ist eh no-brainer. Nur einfach tutacağız yani de. Bence bu yapılabilir. This thing. That's not exact. Bir şey değil çünkü 44 üstü az hatta. Burada. Girilir. So let's see, 3 minutes here. 3 minutes to go here. Yeah, back in the blues here. Let's see, we are breaking the high here. If this 5 minute can push up, I think we can hit the take profit here. And before that, also move our stop loss to break even. Small buy on gold spot. How many grams? Or kilos? Ounces in kilos here. A big boy roaring lion. $20 grams. It's actually good, bro. 20 grams. And as long as it's like only gold, I think it's always very good. Just like buying it as like jewelry and all of that, they put a big markup on that, you know. I don't think it's worth it in my opinion. So that's why I'm not really a big fan of that, in total honesty. They actually have some good volume, guys. If you look at this 15-minute candle is almost 70 points here in volume, about to become a 100 point candle here. Mark my words here, the next 15, if you close like this, can give us a nice pop up, just like London session did here. Look at that. If you can get 150 points on a 15-minute candle during the London session, I think we can get the same thing also during the NY session here. The NY session traders should also be rewarded at this point. I mean, yesterday we got a good reward, to be honest, not gonna lie. I mean, yesterday that was a beautiful move, but the London session didn't do anything. So that's what you always can see, guys. If the London session didn't move much, you will see that the NY session will like move like crazy. Actually, that's what I can tell you guys. Yeah. So 30 seconds left, and I'm seeing absolutely zero momentum here, which is giving me the idea that once we break the high, I think I can move my stop to break even. And if we go, we go. If we don't, we don't. I'm not interested in... I don't have to be a hero today. So, yeah, perfect. Okay, 5 closed. Good enough above, you know. We didn't close above the wick exactly, but I think the moment we break the high, moving the stops at least below this low here makes sense. A little bit less than the break even, but it makes sense, you know. Can't you guys stream London or Tokyo session? I mean, Tokyo, of course, 100% no. London session, technically we can, but doesn't make sense for us, you know. New York session is our main session, and we are trading gold, and usually the best session for gold is also the New York session, not the London session. You know, the thing with the London session is it will not give you a move every day. Of course, nowadays New York session is also not giving you a move every day, but you can rely on timing. That's the biggest thing actually. With the New York session, I know for a fact that for example, New York open, I will have volume. 8:30, I will have volume. or let's say rather say it like this: if I don't have volume with NY open 8 a.m., I will have it with 8:30, you know. So if I don't have it with 8:30, when will it be the next volume time? A little bit maybe with the 1 hour closure 9 a.m., but the big volume will kick in with 9:30. So 9:30 will be my second batch of orders, a third batch of orders, you know, when the big boys will come in. And after 9:30, we'll have 10 a.m. And after 10 a.m. all the way to 11 a.m., I have the London close. So I have a lot of windows, you know, based on timing. And you don't have this in any other session. With the London session, yes, you do have the pre-London. You do have Frankfurt open, you have pre-London volumes, so on and so forth. But it's not the same, you know. And then you have the London open, and then you have the 30 minutes to 1 hour before the 4-hour candle closes. Yeah, it's just not the same. I've been used to trading the New York session now for quite some time, and to be honest, I am quite content with the results of the New York session. So for me, there is absolutely zero reason to try to get in another session, you know. If something crazy happens, yeah, I might get involved in that, you know, but if I start to trade, yeah, at this point there's absolutely zero momentum. So I will do this. Boom. Let me check the price real quick. And also the 3 minutes. Yeah, it's also the 10-minute low. So at this point, my stop loss is around break even, guys. Like I said, once we break the high, there's absolutely zero reason for me to try to be a hero and hold this trade here. If this continues now, perfect. I'm gonna hold this trade. If it doesn't continue, then also perfect, because I'm not gonna hold the trade. So yeah, it's a risk-free trade at this point. If it flies up, hits my take profit, that's beautiful. If it doesn't do that, it's also fine. Do you just stream 9:30 on Discord? No, 8:30. 8:30 Eastern Standard Time is when I stream. So exactly 1 hour, like 50 minutes before now, the stream started. Bro. That's how you can keep it in your mind, you know. So do you just stream 8:30 on YouTube and the rest like 9:30 and other session on Discord? No. It's all on, everything is free, brother. Ayhan. There is no stream on in the Discord, brother. Everything is free. We do this for you guys to just give something to the community, you know. So you guys can see some real trading. You guys can see real traders with real results. And yeah, just real trading. I'm gonna put the stop now here. So that's where my stop loss is now. So I'm technically risk reward. It's all perspective. It's all subjective, as some people say. So my risk reward now is 42. Jumped up the from 1 to 1 to 43R. Because risk to reward is subjective. Of course, it's not. It's just straight up facts and stats and math, you know. But some people like to call it subjective and risk 100 points to get 10 points. It's all nonsense. Yeah, let's pull up the 1 minute. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna pull up. Boom. So our stop loss is also right at the point of control of the NY session. So I believe in total honesty that we can now lie up. And it's not only what I believe, it's also what the indicator is telling me. Look, I got a bear trap here also on the 3-minute, about to smack the take profit here. Some crazy stuff here. Yeah. For example, I got in on that 3-minute setup on my Tradify accounts. The 3-minute setup got executed on the Tradify accounts. And now about to hit the take profit here on those accounts. So I'm always diversifying, you know. I don't have to execute all the trades on the same account. Because initially I had the buy limit here and I did not get triggered, you know. Just missed 1 point. Would have been up now some serious amount, but it is what it is, you know. And on my funded next accounts, I executed this 15-minute setup, and also on my funding ticks. I mean, to be honest, it's been a slow start. On funding ticks, it's been a slow start, I have to be honest. Usually it's not like that, but on funding ticks, I don't know. It's a bit slow as of right now. I still did not get funded with them. But we're looking to change that today. We're looking to change that today. And if this trade goes, we will hopefully get funded with funding ticks and get some payouts finally. I have a 100k Pro Plus challenge going on right now, and let's see if we can. I'm up 4.4k. I mean 4% on the account. I need to go up to 6, and then I can. I have passed these accounts. I had the 650k accounts, the Pro Plus. Unfortunately, I lost them. Because I was not paying attention on them much, to be honest. So the trades went to profit, but I focused on the main accounts, on the fundeds, and yeah, didn't really look at the challenges, and yeah, then it reversed, obviously, you know. Just being transparent, guys. Transparency is very important, in my opinion, in this industry. It's many people pretend like they are only winning and stuff, and I don't like that at all, you know. And by the way, I just realized this 5-minute candle is looking beautiful in here. Oh wow, look at that 5-minute manipulation candle. So this is now giving me the idea, okay, I can trail my stop now in profits. So now I will move my stop loss below this 5-minute now, and I'm not gonna lose, but I'm also gonna win. So at this point, I have trailed my stop into profits. You don't have to do that, you know, everybody's own decision. And there is zero financial advice here on this stream, as you guys already know. So yeah, trade my stop now in profits, and also hit the take profit here for my 3-minute setup here. So beautiful stuff as always. The indicator is paying and printing. I'm not doing much. Of course, I have my experience and I have my bias, but in total honesty, I'm not doing much, you know. I'm just executing whatever the indicator tells me to do, you know. But again, we have no volume, guys. I don't know what's going on in here, but there's absolutely zero volume. We have 3 minutes to go. If we want to get in some volume, we have to now take out the London highs with this 15. Because let me tell you, if NYC opens somewhere here, we're gonna we're gonna get wicked out most likely. Aber ist wurscht, Bro. Ist schon perfekt. Ja, weißt, er kann es auch letzte Minute wieder wie gestern. Bam. I'm expecting a heavy push, to be honest, in the last minute before NYSE. I'm expecting that at least we can take out the London highs here. And give a like on the stream, guys. Let's hit the 50 likes here so you guys can get a nice giveaway. I'm stopped out now. Congrats, buyers. Yeah, appreciate that, brother. But I find it really nice, brother, that you go your own, that you trust your own strategy and like your own analysis, and you are holding that trade. I find it beautiful, and exactly, it really doesn't matter, you know. It's about the fact that you are gonna keep your confidence, because many people, they will be in a trade, and just because another trader is in the opposite trade and they all of a sudden they lose their confidence and they think, okay, it's gonna be a loss because this trader is on the opposite side, when it really doesn't matter, you know. Maybe you are on the side of JP Morgan. You know. Who knows, you know. So we don't know that. You entered before the stream. Yeah, I assume that you entered before, and that's perfect, brother. That's perfect, in total honesty. Just hold that trade. If it goes to your take profit, goes to take profit. If it taps your stop loss, it taps your stop loss, whatever, you know. For example, in my case, I also just trusted the strategy, hitting TPs here and there. Alhamdulillah, you know, I'm not doing that much. I'm just following the edge, you know. Am I managing my risk? I put the stops at break even. I put the stops now in profit. I am managing my risk, of course. Yeah, and I even told you guys when I was in drawdown. Many people will pretend like, ah, no, I'm not in a trade, you know. I just opened the stream and whatever. But no, I cannot lie. I cannot lie. That doesn't work, you know. Even if you hold a gun to my head, I have to tell the truth. So yeah, that's that. So let's see, if momentum is there, we should respect this low actually. Technically, we could trail the stop below here. Technically. For now, it's right here. No, let's make it blue and yeah. Okay, so the trail stop is right here. Let's see if you survive. Come on. Prices are a bit different here. I just realized. Can we fly up in here? Come on. Can we fly up in here? We need some volume at this point. Zaten bir şey gitmedi daha bak. Yani hani based on points, it's nothing, you know, as of right now. Now I can trade it, yes. So I just trailed my stop now. Again. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't go, that's also fine. So this is where my trail stop is now. Reason for the trail stop is that we are taking ages to go now to take profits, and I'm not interested in holding this trade now for through NYC. Look, it's about to hit my trail stop now. If it does, perfectly fine. because I know that there can be a serious manipulation before the London highs. Yeah, right there, I got tagged out now. Perfect. But the so let's see what's gonna happen here. We may form a bullish manipulation candle still, or we form a bearish one. We don't know that. We don't have that information. All I know is that I don't want to be a part of this manipulation now with NYSE. My plan was to hit the profits before NYSE. And also another thing is that we still have also the 10 a.m. PMI news. So at this point, I know that most likely this is the manipulation for the news, you know. So we may see a reversal. I don't know. It's very, very weird movement, to be honest. I expected at least to take out the London highs. So that's why I'm still quite confident that we could hit it, but it took my trade stop, you know. What can we do? And yeah, that's another thing. My bias for today was actually bearish. So, but the fact that we had this range and then had the retest, I was like, okay, the indicators giving me the signal. We have the point of control. Maybe we'll take out the London highs, go up a little bit more, and then drop, you know. So that's why I took this trade. And at this point, I'm gonna go for a minute really quick. And even if it pushes up, it is what it is, you know.
Look, guys, yesterday the New York session was really easy, paid a lot, and today usually that happens, that when you have like a really solid day on the day before during that session, like this move, look at this beautiful move to the downside, you usually have like a bit more of a messy session, especially if it's counter trending the previous day, because as you can see, we were really bearish. Now we flipped a little bit, because I mean, you couldn't say we are bullish, we are rather in a range as of now. So it is very tricky with sessions which don't present momentum. And that's why it makes more sense to secure profits. Because these days, like yesterday, they will come, you know, and then you will just bank on these days. Okay, so here I would rather secure a small profit rather than take a loss or a break even, whatever. And why? Because as Kadir said, our bias was actually bearish. So we thought like, okay, maybe we can go above the London highs, form something from here, because this would be also a retest of yesterday's range right here, and then we could see a move to the downside. Because look, the daily opened right here, it made a small wick, a manipulation candle at the bottom on the 15 and also on the 4-hour time frame, and then we pushed up. So we could see this move to the downside still, you know. That was pretty much like our bias before coming into the session. But of course, if we see that there is a potential to go up, because look, as I said, our bias was that we come up first. Okay, that's really key. And that's also the reason why we took the buy. Okay, so yes, this was pretty much the target, also like the value area high right here where we are rejecting from, and that's why we also trade the stop, because if this rejects, this means sellers are now interested in selling gold at this premium price point. And then, but what could happen, so as a different scenario would be, we push up, take out the London high, retest it, and then push up again. So if this doesn't happen, then I don't want to be involved in that trade anymore. Okay. So as of now, we are just ranging, as you guys can see, NYSE open right here. So we are still ranging for the last 7-8 minutes. So something is going to build up. We don't know what. Okay. And that's why it is very, very nice to be out of a position in these scenarios. Why? Because you can adapt very, very quickly. Okay. And that's like a huge bonus, in my opinion, when you are just sitting on your hands, you close the trade or whatever, or you trade your stop gets taken out, just like here. This pretty much just means, okay, now, first of all, you have some profits already banked, okay, for the day. So you are like, okay, this is already a winning day, even if it's just a small winning day. I mean, small is just perspective, you know, like, I mean, if I execute on 20 accounts, this is still very, very good money. So, but what I want to say is, now we are not in a trade, right? So that means we can adapt really, really quickly to what the market does here. Okay, and that's, in my opinion, a huge advantage to cut a trade when you don't see the potential anymore. But you also have to be fine if it goes that way. Okay, if it goes up now, you have to be fine, and you just have to accept the fact, right? Yeah, Kadir is back.
So yeah, good management here. Actually, hij unutmamışım ya. Ya, aksiye wacht. Unuttum sandım. Yeah, so good management actually. And look, 10 minutes passed by now and nothing, literally nothing happened. We are literally at the trail stop. So perfect management, in my opinion, because of the simple reason that I'm looking for a momentum move. I'm looking with NYSE to give me that push, tap at least, take out the London high, tap the weekly open, monthly open, and then drop from there maybe, you know. But I'm not interested in trading this range and holding this trade throughout this range, and I don't know what's gonna happen, you know. Can it still go up? Of course it can, but it could have also just dropped heavily, you know. And we don't know what's gonna happen now. Still, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. And yeah, and also the 15-minute will close in 5 minutes, so I would not be surprised if you see a bearish manipulation candle on the 15. I'm telling you that. We had already on the 3-minute, but it will not show, of course, the short. We had this one hitting take profit here, which was nice. Yeah. So one thing, because a lot of people always ask me, how do you Like, how can you manage your risk, and how can you use the trail your stop and not think about it, you know, if you're leaving profits on the table or whatever, you know, because technically I got a pullback here, right? I literally, yeah, 40 points pullback, or 35 points, not much. But now look, my trade stop made a lot of sense, and I got at least some profits, even if it's like 0.3R, 4R, 0.4R, whatever. Profits are profits for me. And many people would be like, I don't want to train my stop because those profits are not worth it, you know. But bro, at the end of the day, it's not about the profits. It's about doing the right thing. It's about doing the things that a profitable trader should be doing. And you should not be looking at your P&L and acting based on that, you know. You should act based on what you're seeing on the charts, you know. It's all just perspective. So if my okay, because my entry is here, I have now profits, but small profits, right? But if my let's say, I don't know, my entry was up in this area, my stop loss, my trade stop would have been just break even, and with that everyone would be fine, right? Break even is okay, break even you can take it, but taking a stop a profit with just slightly profits is not that common. And it's all because people look at the PNL and they are focused too much on their PNLs, you know. And I didn't even calculate how much am I gonna make if I trade my stop there, because I just don't care about it, you know. Because if I start with that, then I will calculate, okay, how much was I up at the top? And once you do that, you are entering a very, very dangerous zone where you will start to build that habit of trying to make everything perfect, you know. And if you try to make everything perfect, you will have a very tough time in trading, because you will never ever do anything perfect in trading. You could have always made more profits, you could have always lost less, and I don't know, your exit could have been better, your entry could have been better, your management could have been better. Like everything, you can always do it better in trading. So that's why don't try to be a perfectionist like in trading. It will ruin your psychology. And I am seeing a crazy 15 manipulation candle in here, but is the short yeah, gösteriyor. Okay. Neler? Ya. Bilmiyorum ya hani. My bias was bearish anyways from the beginning. So I just entered this short. Give me a second here. So yeah, this trade is done. Just entered this short here now. Looking to take out this low, in total honesty. I'm looking to take out the the New York low here for a minimum 1.7 hour here. Looking to see if this is a trap. We will have the news in 15 minutes, but I'm not risking much on this position. I have the profits from the prior trade. So let's see. Let's see if this one plays out. My initial bias was bearish anyways. And yeah, I think this looks actually quite good. Let me just check the stop. Yeah. İkisi de girdim. So we have no one. Okay, perfect. Entered everywhere. Let me check my take profit here for the X account. I think this will be fine, yeah. Okay, running in some nice profits now. Let's see, let's see. Based on the 5 minutes, this looks actually beautiful. We just need now this 5 minute to also be a big candle and close like heavily bearish. Let's see. Yeah, this is my actual entry here. Yeah, we are getting the short now on the 30 minute, but the beauty is that we are already in. Look at that. It showed up for a second. If you missed it, you missed it. So now we have taken out almost, no, the NYC, of course, we have taken out already. Yeah, never mind. These are the NY lows. So I'm targeting minimum that, but I know that most likely we'll take these lows. And if the momentum is actually there, we will go all the way to the BDL. Remember, we are still above the daily open, guys. You know, that's why my bias was bearish for the day. Now you're seeing actual momentum. I'm floating in some beautiful profits here in a matter of 5 minutes and not in half an hour. That's what I want to see. These are the trades I love to take. And you will not see this anywhere else. Being able to close out the buy and then jumping into the sells like that. Only the Funded Brothers will show you trading like this. Okay, 5 is gonna close, and it's gonna close pretty strong. A very big candle here on the 5 minute. Almost 90 points. That's very, very good. Now what we need is this 5 flipping, breaking the low, continuing lower. That's what we need. Let me measure that candle. Yeah, almost 100 points. Let's go. Let's see the flip. Let's see the momentum here. Let's see the momentum here. Come on. So what I'm looking for here is a heavy drop in the next 9 minutes before the news, you know, and news can give us some extra profits, you know, but I will close my partials before the news if I hit my targets. Let's see a nasty drop here. Come on. Look, if you are asking yourself, okay, how can I identify momentum and volume with candles alone? Look at that. 3 5-minute candles just engulfed around 14 5 minutes. So that can give you an idea, you know. So in 15 minutes we have engulfed how much is that? Yeah, like 2 hours. 1 hour, sorry. Right? Yeah. 1 hour and 10 minutes almost. Engulfed in 15 minutes. And that's a sign of volume. Boom, boom, boom. Up. Yeah, too much. But I have the profit trigger anyways on these. Ya hesapladım sadece de. 100 yaptım ya. Doktor yani giremiyorsun ya. Profit trigger olduğunu kasıt normal istiyor. Her gün de siliyor. Ya 166. Heh, heh. Koydum ben. Trade TP'yi tam. Ja, habe ich 400 gemacht. Altı tane bunu takip yap. Bir dakika. Yes. Okay, let's see now. 40 seconds here for the 5 minute to close. Not closing good. Right now. The next 5 minutes will be the last one of the 1 hour. And that will be also the last one before the news. So we need a good drop on that one. We need a heavy drop on that one for sure. Definitely can't see anyone guru doing what you do, bros. Yeah, you won't. You won't see it because most of them are not traders. Love the transparency. Yeah, amazing. Great, man. I love this. You guys are definitely on it. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. I mean, I'm looking for... trade is not done yet, you know. We need a nice drop here. And then we will be happy days. Hmm. I'm gonna look to manage my risk. Once we break these lows here, the low of the 5 here, I will look to manage my risk and move the stop to break even, and then we'll have a risk-free trade. Let it run, you know. Three more minutes to get a nasty drop here. Let's go. bottom'luk yok Felfin. Çok iyi duruyor. Ya şu an. Bakalım 2 dakika var. Two minutes to go here. Ay. Buna odaklanalım, tamam mı? Diğer bir yere odaklanma. If we drop a little bit more, we'll also get the short signal on the 30 here. Hazırda tut şunu bro. On 6 alıyor. Took out partials here. Alhamdulillah. Very, very good stuff. Also on the Tradify accounts. Take profit hit to the T. Doesn't get better than that. I have one contract running. Gonna try to hold that, you know, if we get a nasty drop here. Like 500 points or something. Nice trade. And I'm not gonna take any trade anymore. Alhamdulillah. Took 2 trades. And yeah, alhamdulillah. And that also goes to show, guys, look, my initial bias was bearish. But because this was so strong, I was like, okay, let me give it a shot for the buys. And sadece ikisi de neredeydi ya. Çok closed. Gelir daha. Yeah, my bias was bullish, bearish. But because the buy was so strong, I gave it a shot, you know. But I managed my risk very, very tight. And there was a reason. Look, the trade stop was a sniper trade stop. And we got the sell even. Why were we able to get the sell? Because we didn't marry the sells, the buys. And this is some high level trading, guys. I'm telling you that. You will not see this type of trading in the public, at least, that easily, you know. With professionals, maybe you can see it here and there. But in the public, you will not see this type of level in trading. And I'm not saying this because trying to push myself and I'm this guy, I'm the best, whatever, you know, no. But it's just that we actually do real trading, and you will see it very, very rarely nowadays, you know. Ben de hani oraya gelmedi, 500'de kapat. Yeah, congrats on anyone who took this trade. 2 trades, 2 wins. I mean, amazing day, alhamdulillah, really. Amazing day. Doesn't get any better. Post this on social media, guys. People have to know, you know, what is going on here on this live stream. People really have to know. I partialed out 80% here, by the way. So don't, I'm not marrying this or something, but if we can drop more, I'm looking to ride it. I have only 1 contract left. Yeah, very, very good trade. Like, even if it takes my break even from now, it was a beautiful, beautiful trade. And look, universe, your bias was also right. The sell was right, brother. Sometimes you can be wrong on the trade, but your bias can be right. So that's why you have to give also sometimes your trades a second chance, you know. And don't get discouraged because of 1 loss. Top notch, brother. Salute, W. Unfortunately, you got my SL, bro. Did you re-enter? Yeah, I re-enter with the bros. Yeah, amazing. That's great to see. It's great to see. We got a nice move here. 130 points here. And again, it happened within 16 minutes. So we banked the profits within 16 minutes. We entered right here on this candle pullback. And within 15 to 16 minutes, we tapped the take profit, boys. Yeah, we're gonna give you 5 to 10 minutes now for the giveaway. Make sure to enter if you didn't, because I will make the giveaway and then close the stream, guys. So make sure to enter the giveaway now. Claim your price in here. Even though we didn't hit the 50 likes, to be honest, so because we are back. Yeah, because we were gone for 2 days. We're gonna still do it, as generous as we are. Let's see, we took out the news high. Can we get a continuation in here? Hava doji kapattı ya. Ondan direkt öyle gidemiyor. Ama normalde direkt pat devam etmesi lazım. Ya. Hepsinde şu oldu ama sadece Dix'te gideydi iyiydi ya. Ama hiç fetene falan not Dix. Bu pullback de ama az değil. 120, 130. İyiydi. Kommt. Bakalım normal iler. Su alıp geleceğim. I'm gonna come in a second, guys.
Yeah, guys, how are you liking the stream so far? 2 trades, 2 bangers. And that's what I was talking about exactly. Because you can adapt really, really quickly when you are out of the position.
If you would have had a big following, I think this stream right now would have been at 10k viewers or something. Because something like this you would not see that easily. Look at that. That thing is now flipping. Very, very crazy volume. Look, we dropped, corrected it immediately. Right there, okay. Anlamadım, biraz daha azaldı. Niye öyle oldu ya? 5.20 idi. Öyle break even'miş ya. Yine gösteri contract giriyoruz. Partial aldık ya. Ne? Onun alakası yok. 4 tane. Das war über ein Best-of. Oder Best-of war 4. Aber der Entry war nur noch 1. Onun olayı. Daha değil ya. Aa, görüyorsun. O Best-of Entry war 4 Contracts und das war nur noch 1. O yüzden bir tane kapattı sadece onu da var noch. Tamam işte onu diyorum. Onu dedim. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys like stream was nice to be honest. I really enjoy. We trust you, brothers. Yeah, don't trust me on the trades, brother. Just because we won today doesn't mean we're gonna win tomorrow. Because it can always be a losing trade, you know. Don't because it's always like that in the trading niche. People will celebrate, won't really praise you for the win, but always blame you for the loss. So it's everyone's own thing, you know, what you do here on the stream. But the only thing that we want is that you share the stream. I'm gonna draw the winners now, guys. And if you entered, you entered. If you didn't enter, unlucky, you know. Yeah, it was a sniper close, by the way. Let me check now. Where's this post? Okay, 233 comments. I'm gonna draw the free Apex accounts first. So first will be the Apex accounts, and then I will draw the course. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think, yeah, the one already, you know, I'm gonna do it again. Wait, okay. Tulpe, Junge. Glückwunsch. Won the Apex. Das etsin mi? Kurs istiyormuş bak. If you want the course, you can say it now. I give you like 30 seconds. If you want the course, you can get the course. Meanwhile, I'm gonna keep on drawing. Course with you. Okay, I'm drawing now the next winner. Deepan. I hope you're eligible for the Apex account, brother. If not, there's nothing I can do, unfortunately. But you want the Apex account. And now I'm gonna draw another one. Bir daha yeniden yapayım. Achso, ja, kann nicht streamen. Yeah, the nearest one is NBA. Well, NBA, you want the Apex account. So now the last Apex account. Omar Cello. Omar, brother, you won the last Apex account. Congratulations to everyone. If you didn't win, don't be sad. You can win in the next stream. We have a stream every day. Tomorrow, 8:30, we'll be here again, guys. Come to the stream, join, and we'll see you guys here. Let's get it on, and see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, take care, brother. Take care, guys. And yeah, love to see you guys winning. And share the stream. Share the stream. You guys saw what we did here. It was a masterclass, to be honest. Alhamdulillah. All praise to the Most High. And yeah, we're gonna call it a day at this point. See you guys tomorrow. First day, 8:30. And yeah, bye bye. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.